So in math we call this operation we just did modulo. And in order to show you how we use this, let me describe a set to you. A set is an amount of numbers or objects filled in those brackets. And here I want to have a closer look at these objects. So those are my landing beats from this pattern, right? So whenever I choose this row from beat E and I add E in order to get the landing throws or the landing beats. So 5 plus 0 is 5, and I get 6, and I get 7, and then I got 4. And when we write a set, the order does not matter, and also the 6 could be there several times, and also the 7, the 4, and the 5, all objects can be there multiple times. So it's the same like this, for instance. I could write another example. It's just to make sure that this can be there several times and the order doesn't really matter. And when I have a closer look at the modulo, I want to write this. I will use my landing beats. So this, for instance, will land on beat 7, and then on what beat will it land in this pattern again? So I only got 0, 1, 2, 3 as an option here, because period is 4. We write down mod 4, and we will end up in a set. We will have look at this set, and we subtract 4 as often as we can in order to reach 0, 1, 2, or 3. And 5 minus 4 is 1. 6 minus 4 is 2. And 7 mod 4 is 3. And 4 mod 4 is 0. And here we see that we got the set from 0 to 3, which contains 4 different beats, and therefore every beat here will get an object. This is something we want in terms of vanilla Siteswap. And when we look at this one here, the period is 3, and if you do the same set, we try to build up the same set here in the same way, but with mod 3, we end up in the set. Yeah, let me write down those here. Be a little bit easier to follow. So 4 plus 0 mod 3 is 1. The next one will also be 1, and the next one will also be 1. So every row that we do here will end up to be landing on beat 1, where the 3 is. So I can write down this. This is something you already saw. And the funny thing is, this is something I don't want. Because now I got a problem, I have collision. And the only thing that I want is to have a set that looks exactly like this. I got those numbers from 0 up to p minus 1. Okay? So this will be our next rule. Rule number 2. Let S be a pattern that it should fulfill. That the set we built from the landing beats modulo P, it's a period, from all the digits we use up to p minus 1. It should be, that's something we want, it should be equal, okay, to 0, 1, and so on until p minus 1. And if this set that we create when we have pattern S, is equal to this here, then we got an object in every beat, and we can throw, we can have a throw there in order to re-throw something. And the funny thing that also no object is an object here. So this is rule number 2. It gives us the opportunity to throw on every beat an object.